Well,
I think if I got a neck tat like Vic Mensa, I'd be so set.
you'd be set.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just a fat. I don't even know what he has.
You
on
would
his
look
neck.
like MGK.
No.
You'd be if you had nothing holding you down. You'd be MGK.
What do you mean nothing holding me down?
You know, your wife, your job, responsibilities, your father.
I'd be so far gone from New Jersey.
You might be gone.
Yeah.
Guys, are you trying to get a job? Are you? Well,
I am.
I can only point you to one place, OhaganCareerCoaching.com. I'm telling you right now, Coach O, he's a legend. He's an amazing person. He's a father. He's a businessman. He's been in the business for 30 years. Recruiter, right? He's been teaching people how to go to interviews, asking the right questions, dressing. There's so much that goes into it, man, that I think we overlook because it's tough because you're trying to impress, you know? And I think with that comes a lot of getting in your head.
It's nerves.
You know what I
dude.
mean?
So many
And I think the best thing you can do to counteract that and like learn about it is talking to someone that's been recruiting people. I mean, this guy, he knows it all. So if you want to start learning, he's got a bunch of plans on there. Go to OhaganCareerCoaching.com.
Boom.
Anytown Actors Lab, bro.
Anytown Actors Lab, dude. Do you want to learn how to act, but you're not sure how?
I would love to, man.
Okay. Thank you for answering. Because I got the place for you. It's the only place I would send you. I would send them. Anyone I meet here today would be Anytown Actors Lab. Adam over in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. He's recruiting right now for in-person classes, enrolling. Also, if you don't live anywhere near the Dallas-Fort Worth area, good news. You can go to the website, anytownactorslab.com. Before that, go to the TikTok pages. Go to the YouTube page.
Learn for free, dude.
Yeah, check out the content first.
Free.
There's so many like nuggets he's dropping and just giving away. He's literally almost giving away everything.
100%.
But if you need serious training, you want to train with someone you can trust, it's Adam Louder over at anytownactorslab.com. Go hit him up.
Shout out to the Patreons, guys. You're on the screen right now. We love you.
How do you do the thing?
We love you. Plain and simple, it's the best way to just support us. If you like us, if you like what we're trying to do, we're trying to build, man. We're trying to build up and put brick on brick on brick on brick.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
And we're grassroots, baby.
And bag on bag on bag on bag, dude.
Well, that's the
right?
That's the mirage.
I want to see the vault door. You ever see the cartoon vault door? Like the Batman vault door? Like that's what I want.
And the money is shining.
That's what I want.
That's what I want. I want to be like, I want it when I open a door, it shines my face.
Yeah, you have to do this. You have to like
it's too bright. Well, shout out Patience. Thank you so much
we love you.
Donating to us, and we appreciate it. We love you. Thank you. Bye. Wait, patreon.com/URPodcast.
Close. That was close. That was close.
I had a weird ass thought. I called my parents yesterday because I'm trying to call my parents every week to be a better human being, dude.
Man. I'm proud of you.
And I'm bad at it.
No,
you know, I'll be honest.
That's good. That's a good thing.
I'm not great at it, but I'm trying. But they were talking to me about like, I don't know. I always bring up like the cafe idea. Like I want to start like I don't know, it's my dream, blah, blah, all this shit. Like one day. But they were like, oh yeah, we tell like everyone like they were like, oh, we've been going to cafes around like Poland and stuff, and like, oh, it's so like everything's so good, but your coffee's the best, and we tell everyone, and everyone's like, yo, you should just come here and like start a cafe.
Yeah,
and I was like, damn,
Poland cafe.
I thought I don't know why I immediately like stopped talking, and I was like, I just started thinking about like, imagine I moved just across the world
to Poland,
and like everything I would leave.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I thought of. I was like, everything I'd be leaving.
Wow.
Kind of scared me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, dude.
I can't be with Dave.
No.
We'd have to break up.
We'd have to break up.
There's no, you are here business.
No.
That'd be weird, man.
Yeah.
It kind of scared me.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear you.
You know?
I hear you, bro. I think it initially scares me too. And then it's like, but that's the nature of life, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the nature of life.
And I know it'd probably be so sick over there.
You're like, fuck, I got to do this now.
Yeah.
What's the odds you're moving to Poland starting a cafe? Where are we at?
Maybe in like 10 years.
Okay.
But I want to do something before that.
Okay.
here.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there something in you that you're like, I want to make it in America, dude?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I want to do it here.
Yeah.
Because it's hard.
For sure.
You know?
For sure. If you can make it there, you make it anywhere. That's Frank Sinatra.
That was actually really good.
That's not bad, right?
I like that a lot.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, I didn't even warm
And you know
up.
Frank.
I didn't warm up. My family does. Did I tell you that story?
You did.
Yeah. I don't know if I told
I don't think we
that
could talk about that.
That's just a family story.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair.
There's deep roots there.
Yeah, there is. But my family knew Frank
Some dark things.
at a very, very young age. 16, 15, 14. Played the piano. At my grandpa's bar.
I love it.
That's it.
Hey, dude, how are you feeling right now?
Dude, I think
we're on the same wavelength.
Yeah,
I think the whole world is right now.
yeah, maybe it's like they activated the COVID injection, whatever they put in our bodies.
Yeah,
today.
they finally pressed the
They
button.
finally hit the button because I feel weird today. But no, in all honesty, yeah, I don't know, bro. I feel like I felt every emotion I could feel at depth the last like 4 days.
Yeah.
And just culminated into this like weird, like I'm just dragging through Monday now.
Yeah.
You know, I feel tired.
Do you want to go through it a little bit? Or?
I don't know, man. I'm trying to
I don't
like
wanna
figure
force
out a
you.
way to do it. I
Yeah.
don't know. Like, I don't want to give away personal information about people. I'll say,
You can say it was about me.
yeah, it's about a real close friend of mine
Yeah.
that I used to be super close friends with when I was young.
Yeah.
Found out he's in the hospital. Got some kind of issue. So that kind of rocked me. That was like the first text I got this morning. Totally threw me off because you don't think, because I know him as a kid.
Yeah.
So I kind of still think of him in that vein. We're super tight. And immediately I was like hit with all the love I felt for that kid and our friendship and what it meant to me. And I just see visions of him like and us, doing whatever we used to do, play soccer and stuff. And yeah, you never think those people are, I don't know. I was journaling about it today. I was trying to like see what my part is in the situation and what I'm feeling and trying to process what I'm feeling because I feel confused. I feel like deep but confused. And I feel pain. I'm worried about that person. And then I take responsibility for like not reaching out for years. People naturally drift. That does happen. And there was no cause. Just kind of life took us in different paths. And my path was like, I'm going to make it in America. I'm going to do the acting thing. And we don't live in the same place, right? So naturally, you're not going to chat. And yeah, that was it. It just kind of drifted over years and years. And then that person comes back into your life with like a call. And you don't expect the call and you don't know why or what. And it's like a terrible thing, like a problem. Like he's going to be okay. But it was like abrupt. And yeah, that's just shocking, man. Just so that it comes with a lot. Like a one text can just like throw you off like that. It just threw me off. Someone I don't think about day to day, but I do think about sometimes. But he just came crashing back into my reality today. So that was weird. And then that coupled with like a family member who I found had like crazy trauma that kind of explains everything. And dude, the level of anger I felt, Mike, I can't even like describe it to you. Words, you wouldn't believe me. I feel like I couldn't. Everyone I saw, I was like, I just saw darkness. Like I just saw like this world's evil, man. I couldn't process it. I just felt anger and sadness, deep sadness. Yeah, and I was texting my wife about it when it was happening, when I was getting that news, and I was like trying to say that to her, like, she's seeing dark shit every day, and I'm just trying to pile on, but I was also saying, it's so dark, man. Like the life is like this world's a dark place, and people hurt each other so bad, man. And sometimes they don't even know it, and then sometimes they really know it. And they do it like intentionally to get something, to take. And I want justice, right? That's what I want. I want to fucking correct the situation. I want to make it right. But I've learned, and it was in that moment, it was really being like spoken to me in some weird way. The fact that I want to seek justice is me doing the same thing in a different way. I want to make right. I'm going to make it right. I'm going to force it. And nothing changes if like, I don't want to generalize. I don't want to put a blanket on it, but I'm learning that there's a way of doing things that it could come out of your kindness and your forgiveness and not passiveness. It's an active thing. But that act of forgiving is taking on pain that someone may have put on you and absorbing it and saying, I'll take it. That's mine. And I'm not going to get a get back. I'm going to allow this to happen. I will be honest about how I'm feeling about it, but I'm not going to react and attack back or take from you. And that's, I think, the only way that the chain stops.
Yes.
I think that's the only way you could kind of break that chain, dude. And so, for me, I'm just dealing with emotions. For the person it happened to, they're dealing with decades of that. So, man, I just pray that person can find it in them to, now that it's out, forgive and like feel lighter because of that, not weighed down by it or having to hide or angry. You ever felt like you had to take on someone taking something from you and you wanted justice, but you took it on and you absorbed it and you said, for the better of both of us and the better of everything around us, I'm going to absorb this. I'm going to forgive, truly forgive.
Yes. I think I have.
Yeah.
I think I think in personal experience I have, and I've also seen how like in some instances, I think like that can also cause it to kind of eat you away. That's the dangerous part.
Dangerous.
Because I think, you can do that for someone, but they could still like take advantage of now that you're, taking that on or not even know, it could be like not a malicious thing.
Yeah.
But it's hard, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I think I'm proud of you for doing that. Congratulations. That I think like you're a step closer. Like people talk about generational curses and like all this stuff. Like you say, like breaking the chain, like that's stopping it, and it takes not just you, but both of you, and I think that's what the hardest thing was like trying to get somewhere in the semblance of like in the same kind of thoughts.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, man, after all these years, like it happened, that's kind of beautiful.
Yeah. Life is wild. Life is so wild.
Yeah. I wonder what that means for, the future now between you.
Yeah.
and that person.
I wrote, I don't even want to be hopeful. Like, I'm like so scared. I'm so scared of being hopeful, but I'm also like, that's what faith is. Faith is like having hope and knowing, even though you can't see that things are going to be like exactly how like you had hoped. There's not fiction, like not evidential like proof that things are going to work out. You know, in your heart,
it's like they say that like the stovetop, like touching the stovetop, like
right.
Because sometimes it's on, sometimes it's not.
Yeah,
but it could be off.
It could be
for a
man.
while.
Yeah.
Or it could just never turn back on.
It could, dude. It could, man. Yeah, it made me think the people that I've had closest to me. It's just amazing. You don't really know. You don't know them like you think you do.
Yeah.
You don't know them. You don't know their whole story.
Not
really. Yeah. Depending on who they are. Like I thought I had people marked that I know my whole life.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm like, oh, you're that. Yeah. And I know you so well. And like, I know you're that guy or you're that girl. I know you inside and out. You told me it all already. And it's like, hey, Dave, stop passing judgment. You don't know anything.
Yeah.
I think the more I say that to myself, bro, the better I feel. It takes the onus off of like having to be the like I'm certain of anything. What am I certain of?
We shouldn't be certain of anything.
No, man. I'm not certain of nothing. Yeah. I'm falling through life one moment at a time, bro. And yeah, I'm certain that bookcase is gonna stand still. It could fall apart in a second, dude. I don't know how long the screw's been in there. I don't know if there's water damage in the thing. I'm not certain of nothing.
How'd you know?
Yeah, dude. Exactly. I don't know nothing, man. I'm certain that I don't know much. And I'm just going to take things for what they are in the moment and not judge as much as I can remind myself not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's not be quick to judge.
Yeah.
I want to hit you with a quote.
Okay.
This was a comforting
I just want
one.
to say I'm happy for you.
Thanks. Hey, you're a good friend, man. You're a really good friend, dude. I want to talk about long legs yesterday too, but I want to tell you this quote first. I read it.
I feel like I got that sexy voice right now.
You do kind of have a raspy, sexy thing going on, dude. Oh, I want to ask you another question. Okay.
Ask me everything, man. You're carrying me this episode.
I got you. Get on my back.
Gladly.
Okay. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I took a deep breath and listened to the old brag of my heart. I am. That's Sylvia Plath.
Whoa. What made you think of that?
Just when I was confused, just mind going. My mind felt like it was just taking a thing and just eating it, and then jumping to a next thing to eat, and then another thing to eat, and the emotions followed it like a tidal wave, dude. And this monster just kept jumping from emotion to emotion, eating things. And I read that, I'm like, okay, just breathe. Let's start there. Breathe, and then you hear the brag of your heart. The brag, the boast of your heart, the thing it's proud of, saying back to you like a heart beats. I am. It's like not being certain of anything. It's like being naive, you know? I don't have much of a what's the word? Insecurity about not being smart anymore. That used to be my major thing. Like I wanted to be well read. I wanted to be the guy, like you ask me a question, I'll like quote a thing from like this book I read in my library from 7th grade, you know, and I'll pull it out and impress everybody in the room. I'm not that guy. That is not how my brain works. And to be honest, I'm grateful I'm not that guy. And I think that's a heavy burden to carry. I'm not a Jordan Peterson, right? Like that's not my chemistry. I wouldn't have that
Thank
kind
God.
of IQ. Yeah, that's not me. Thank God. No, but we need those people too, man.
Kids. What do you mean?
Hey, man.
You don't know.
Hey, dude. Don't make fun of Jordan.
Sorry. I just like his,
Jordan,
I like
apologies.
his voice.
He's great. I think he's great.
I think so too.
I'm a fan.
I mean, some things are. You know.
I'm a fan through and through. And you could take that
You're
as
a
you like.
woke liberal. You don't know anything that happens in the world.
Dude.
You ever see his book?
No.
Oh my God, you have to listen. Oh,
To listen to?
God. Once we get a freaking screen in here, we're doing a Jordan Peters episode.
Okay, I'm down.
I just have to do
podcast.
I have to do that. Might be a good one for Patreon.
I would love that.
I have to just. It's so bad. He talks about. It's sad. He talks about like I guess traumas in the past.
Oh.
You know, and the way he like narrates the book, and he talks about like.
Oh no.
My grandmother.
Oh no.
She would take off her pants. Like all this. It's crazy. It's bad. But there's something about him and his like voice saying it.
You're laughing at this guy's trauma,
I know,
dude.
I can't. Like it's rough, man.
You're laughing at his trauma.
It's hard.
Dang, bro. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you.
Yeah.
Listen, just to anyway, I'm naive. And I'm not afraid to be naive. I know that I don't know much, and I'm gonna just be
that.
responsible.
When did that switch for you? I remember that was kind of like a thing I noticed.
Just recently.
Yeah.
Just became
That's
the
good.
forefront of my like wanting to move through life.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I get that so much. I feel like there's so many times I'm just like, can I just let this go? Like, can I stop can this stop ruling my world?
Yeah.
I feel like eventually you just get so sick of like, people think I look dumb.
Yeah.
People think I'm dumb. What does that do? Nothing. It doesn't matter. You know?
No.
There's literally people like you go watch like a football game and everyone's like they're stupid, they kill people, like they just like accuse them of everything. Like there's no real merit to what any random societal conversation really means. Like, am I your best? Like, are we best friends? Like, that's what matters, not what a random dude says or thinks on the street.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, there's a very select few people that like if they say something to me, it's gonna land. It's gonna hurt me bad.
Yeah.
because like I know, you know, someone's gonna. We should go back and look and read all the shitty comments people have wrote and written on the pod, the past pods.
Why?
Because I think it's like it's interesting. It really is interesting.
No, you know.
I think it's interesting, man. Because there's beautiful things that people said to us too, man, over the years.
100%.
I just think like they think of what they see right there.
Yeah.
And depending on, it's coming from them. So whatever they're seeing in us, it's a reflection of who they are. You okay?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, dude.
No, we're good. We're good.
Are we losing you?
No, we're good. We're good.
Can you finish?
I'm good. I'm good.
The pod or no?
Yeah,
We need a break.
I'm good.
Okay. It's a reflection of them, bro. Like you get angry about something, it's probably because you see something about you that you don't like in what's going on.
Yeah.
So you're shouting at it, you're calling it out. And yeah, if it's you that you're the one that's being called out or whatever, it's like sometimes you can tell when someone has the best interest in, you know, if I was to tell you, hey, I noticed when you go on vacation and when you come back, you fall off. I'm just saying it because I don't want you to fall off because you're doing so well.
Yeah.
I'm making you aware of something that I saw that I hope we can come up with a better strategy this time or something. Yeah. But to take a comment or something that someone else says about you, that's just somebody, they don't even care. Yeah. It's not like they care. Whatever they're saying, they're going to forget about it in 13 minutes. Mm-hmm. It's not even going to be a thought again for them. They move on. You know, you don't have any impact on my life at all. Yeah. And for sure, like an emotional come up or something, but like when you stop and think, when you pause and take a breath and realize your heart's beating again, they don't care. Why should I care? Doesn't impact my life. Like you would if you said something to me that was like, you know, whatever. Even a critique, I'd be like, oh, well, he's saying it because he cares, and like I gotta accept that, you know. But yeah, dude. You have a critique for me?
Critique of you recently.
What do I need to do? I was brave. I went to Long Legs with you yesterday.
Yeah, you were very brave.
Come on, man. What do I need to be
right now?
at?
You're chilling, man. You're coasting.
Okay.
I think I'm a proud person of you.
As far as a podcast,
I'm a fan of you right now.
Can I stay? Oh,
I'm a fan.
You're a fan? Yeah, baby. Fuck yeah. I got that hit, dude. That hitter. Now I feel that buzz, man. I got a fan. Yeah. We could take over, dude. We can be fucking anything we want.
Haters. Bring up their comments.
Let's take you to, let's go to war. Yeah, dude.
What about me, dude? You got a critique?
No.
Dude, there's a lot of critiques.
The only thing I would critique you on is like it's just like but I'm not you. It's like hard for me to even
just
judge.
say it, man.
I'm not judging. I would love for you to like, man, you just get one girl hits you up and gives you like this much of an inkling of a sign, and you're just like, oh, and just jump like face first into a relationship, bro. Like that's what I want so bad. Like that, like cannonball. Like that's what I want to see, dude. That would be the most fun shit for me.
Really?
Yeah, and I think for you in turn.
That's what I've been about though my whole life. I can't.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like I can't anymore.
I get it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, man.
I don't know. I don't want to lose this thought.
Go ahead.
Because I was thinking about it when you were talking about.
Go ahead.
Talk about people drifting off.
Oh yeah,
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like a sad thing. I don't know. Maybe everyone goes through this. Maybe they're scared to say it. But I want to say it today.
Say it, bro.
You know, I feel like I can really understand sometimes, like why people drift off. You know. Mm-hmm. I don't know why recently I've been thinking about that. Just like, I don't know, man. Sometimes things are hard, you know. And I don't know, maybe it's always when I'm like alone, when I'm sick. I feel like I always bring this up. I'm like, man, there's something about, I don't know. You're like, man, like you wake up randomly and you're just dead, almost half dead. And you're like, oh, my whole family's across the sea. Oh, yeah. I got 4 relationships that didn't work. Oh, yeah. Oh, now I'm in bed and I got to go walk to 7-Eleven in 100-degree weather, you know? So I could see, like, you know, sometimes I'm sure there's people going through way worse, you know? So I don't know. It's just in those moments, you know, I can understand why people, I don't know, feel that darkness, you know, and maybe why they'd want to like hole up, not really deal with it.
Yeah.
Because like, how many times has this happened to me, man? Like, I feel like I've gone through this like so many times. You know, it's not just like a one and done. It comes up. You know, darkness comes up multiple times in your life. It's gonna come up forever. You know, but it's, I don't know. It's weird. You know.
Yeah. And some people are more prone to that than others, dude.
Yeah.
And I think like, you know, when you're sick, especially, you're prone to dipping.
Yeah.
I think that's fair to say.
Yeah.
And I wanted you to get your thought out. You're a son of a bitch. Because I fucking offered to DoorDash you Gatorade, and I didn't know you were walking to 7-Eleven, bro. You won't let me fucking help you.
Yeah, it's down the street.
Why won't you let me fucking help you, though?
Man.
Let's talk about that.
I don't want to make you pay money.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I know you weren't feeling well. That's why I said I'd do it. And next time, I'm not going to fucking ask you. And I swear, and it's on the podcast now, I'm not going to fucking ask you. This is what I get
for opening up?
No, I'm not mad at you. I just, our relationship has to change. And that's something on me I have to adjust.
No, it's not a fault.
Because I learned this with my wife. When she says, I want dinner, and I'm like, great, what do you want? She doesn't want me to figure it out. She wants me to choose. And so for you, you're like my wife.
No.
So you're like my other wife.
No.
So I'm going to choose for you next time. I'm going to make the choice.
No, because I was already walking.
No, you weren't.
I was.
You got out of the house at 105 degrees to get a Gatorade. And I'm going to take care of it. Davey's going to take care of it for you next time. Because I understand when you're in that hole and you feel alone and shit. Anything means a lot.
Thank you.
I got you. It's not even a thing. That's nothing to, you don't have to say thank you. Yeah, I don't even know, bro. Like that's real shit though. Especially when you're sick, when your body is like, I'm dying. It's you have different thoughts. There's no way around it. You have different thoughts. You know how many times I had the flu and I'd be like, this is it. This is how I go out. The flu. It's like tombstone. I'm seeing the tombstone. I'm like, who's gonna be at my funeral? The dumbest thoughts, but I'm like, when you're healthy, you're like laughing at, but you're like, dude, your body's like fucked.
Yeah.
So you have different kind of things. Do you think you get to that place, this place of feeling alone and dark, quote unquote, without being sick? Does it come up once a week?
Not as much, no.
No?
No. I think not as much, no.
How often would you say, if you're being transparent?
It's probably like a monthly thing, you know?
Really? Or are you just saying that?
I feel like, yeah, maybe once in a while.
Once a week?
No, like a month.
Once a month.
Probably like maybe once a month or every other month.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I always like evaluating my life. You know, I'm like, I'm taking stock. Like, what has happened this month? That's how life works. What have I done? Like,
it's like inventory. You're like checking it off.
You know what it is? Because like sometimes you wish things could just be quantified. I play a lot of games, right? I like when there's numbers. I like when there's like you can be like, oh, I got that. Cool. I could take
RPGs.
stock. Yeah, I could take stock of what I got.
Yeah, yeah.
But in life, there's no stock sometimes. You know.
Yeah.
So I think that's what happens when I start quantifying things in my life. You know, that's the problem.
Yeah.
And it happens every once in a while.
When you were thinking about...
You're like, this month's going to be tough because money. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
But we have a new business venture, bro. You excited?
I am excited.
That's a possible, you know, along with the podcast, patreon.com/YouAreHerePodcast.
Yeah, I didn't.
But this is exciting, bro. For me, I'm excited.
No, I'm super excited.
Get to work with my buddy.
Yeah.
We get to do things we love to do.
And it just feels very good. It feels natural.
Yeah.
It feels like... I don't know. It feels good.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, dude.
It feels like something we're meant to be doing.
I think when it started, like, and you know what's weird? It happened on its own.
Yeah, we didn't push anything.
So that's why I'm like, this is probably someone telling us, go this way, bro.
Yeah.
Go this way, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know who said this to me? I think Nadia. Shout out Nadia said this to me.
Shout out.
She goes, oh no, it was Lisa. It was the shout out Lisa.
Shout out.
She goes, do you know if so-and-so didn't tell Mike to come work at the cafe, we wouldn't have been friends?
Yeah.
And I was like, wait.
Yeah.
So you know who's responsible for our friendship?
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, thank God for that person.
Yeah.
Or people. And I was like, wow, I wouldn't have had this friend. And then I'd have I wouldn't have podcast. I wouldn't.
You see
Think
what, see what comes out of like what turned into pain?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but look
That's
at the
crazy.
great. Look at the great that you had to go through. It was like painful, and then you got me.
I think I would have figured it out though with you.
Yeah, no. You think so?
I think so.
We would have found each other.
Because I would have kept going there, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
You know?
Yeah, we could. Yeah,
Cool
probably.
spot.
We could have. That's true. You don't want to give that person credit.
Yeah, I don't want No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No,
I do.
I'm joking.
I remember that day like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, me too.
do.
Me too.
Remember walking in and I was like, this guy, who the fuck is this idiot?
Bro.
I would be the guy that would make you feel bad about being called dumb. I'd be like, this dumbass.
Dummy. What an idiot.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I remember you didn't turn
I was
around.
jealous of
I
you.
would say hi to you and you didn't turn. You didn't really like turn all the.
No.
You didn't turn all the way.
I maybe did a side.
You did a side.
Yeah.
You did what you
I was
do.
reserved.
Sometimes.
I was
Yeah, you were
reserved.
reserved.
I was reserved.
You were on guard.
I saw a handsome guy and I was like, shit,
Well, that's okay, man.
I got to step up.
That's okay,
And
dude.
then I took that shit home. Man. Oh, shit, man.
Why'd you go? Fuck.
That's my sickness. It's my sickness.
What in your ideal?
And now I'm so fucking sad and lonely.
My head, dude, hurts so bad. Oh man. Okay. In your ideal world, dude, if this was a video game and this was like an RPG and your character you're playing, what would you set up around you like a Sims? Like what would your life look like?
Easy.
Go ahead.
You ever play Stardew Valley?
No, I heard of it though.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's basically like Animal Crossing,
Okay.
but you have a farm,
Mm-hmm.
relationships.
Yep.
You have there's a cave you go.
A cave?
There's a cave you go. You fight things. You mine.
Okay.
So I do my hardcore shit.
So you're working with your hands.
Working my hands.
Yep.
Have a sword. You know what I mean? I'm doing my thing.
Okay.
I'm farming on the land. I got my house and building up my house.
Yeah.
I go into town. You know everyone. You talk to everyone. You gain relationships with everyone.
Right.
You got friendships.
Right.
And then there's that special someone
Right.
that you marry.
So you've got all of those except one, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, is that true?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
You have everything you just said in your life now except one. And then there's no cave, but you don't mind, but you work with your hands. You do work. You have a community. You have friends.
Shit.
So I'm saying you're only missing one thing. If that's true.
And the sword.
And this
No, I'm kidding.
that should be behind me.
Yo, that's a good idea.
A fucking sword.
No, it's my sword.
You have all of this. I
know,
want a
but-
sword, dude.
Shit.
Fuck.
That's a good idea, actually.
Man, I
In
want
between the poster.
killer shit. Yeah. Actually, that's a good idea, dude.
Or we just put it right here.
What about medieval like shit?
I like that.
Like a
suit.
mace, yeah, suit armor.
Your side is just
Yeah,
weapons?
just weaponry, bro.
I like
just
that.
weaponry.
Can you Amazon that?
I gotta be honest with you, dude. Back in the boxing gym, it's gonna sound crazy.
Uh-oh.
I'm tuned for war, bro.
Are you?
Something clicked.
No.
Something clicked.
Like what?
I felt that anger I was telling you about earlier.
Yeah.
And now I have a place again, like a home. And it's not cushy.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
We need that.
It's
for
not
you. We need that for
pretty
you.
in there, right? It's just 95 degrees. It's a it's a big attic, ring inside it, bags all over. And
Did you know that people that work out in cold, you don't burn as many calories and you don't
Dude.
gain as much muscle?
I almost threw up the first day.
Yeah.
I almost threw up. I was by myself.
That's good for you.
It was great. But now that's like, I did the boxing. I found my new place. It is what it is. It's a boxing gym.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I'm there because the level is like up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be working up now, which is great because I think I got complacent at my old place, right? So I'm grateful for this place. I went on this run like the day after. Kind of feeling weird because I'd been out. I hurt my neck. I hurt my fucking back.
Yeah.
I had like, a little sick.
You're falling apart.
I was falling apart for like a month. I was falling apart. So I get back out there. I'm running. I'm not kidding you. I'm running this mile. And I'm trying to run as fast as I can for this mile, right? So I run all the way down to this like park, and I'm at the end of the mile. I'm like rounding this corner, and there's my favorite thing growing up was streams, dude. This is all the same story. I get to the end of this mile. It's on this bridge crossing the stream. This beautiful stream. I've seen it many times. It's in this town I live. And, you know, something about being so out of breath that I'm like heaving. And I look to my right and I see the stream. And in the stream, it's like the sun is just setting. It's like golden hour, right? It's like a little past golden hour. And I'm by myself and it's like kind of wooded. And I look in the stream and I took a video of it. On a rock, there's baby's breath, the flower. A bundle of baby's breath on this rock in the water with 2 orange slices just sitting on this rock. I started crying, bro, like a crazy person. I just started crying.
What the heck?
Deep cries.
What does that mean?
To me, in the moment, I was like, oh, God is telling me something here.
Yeah.
Like I felt such gratitude. It was just the most beautiful thing to me in the moment. And ran home. I'm looking at the clouds in the sky, and I just started feeling grateful for life again, dude. When I'm active like that, bro, like I feel like something about life speaks to me more. But when I'm like sedentary, it's like it doesn't permeate life.
Yeah,
it's harder for me to feel gratitude for the smallest of things. But yeah, something about that run coupled with those flowers and that stream. Oh, dude, I just felt held by God. I felt like He loved me, and He was like trying to show me like I'm everywhere, dude. Whoa. I got you, and I love you. And yeah, don't fear.
Dang.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, man. So being in the gym, running again, being active, I feel a lot more gratitude. And then I feel like with all that stuff, like life is, I don't know. Wow. I think I'm just going through it's not a transition, but just learning more stuff about life. We all do.
Opening your eyes up a little more.
Yeah, just things happen. People call you. And weird shit happens, and you have to process it.
Yeah. Wait, did I say on the podcast to when Juan randomly showed up?
No, you told me that.
Dude,
tell me. Shout out Juan. Man, I want him on here.
Dude, I was with my boy. We should.
Yeah, I would
Why
love.
not?
I told him that before.
I was at my local H Mart.
Shout
and
out.
I was picking up food. I was with my friend Anthony. Shout out Anthony.
Shout out.
He visited for the weekend.
What up, Ant?
We were getting food. I was picking
what up,
up.
Killa? Sorry,
No,
that's on me.
Never do that again.
I had to do it.
I was getting food at Bunsignara.
Okay.
I don't know if that's the right way to say it.
What does that mean?
It's like some Korean home food kind of place. It's awesome. It's really good. It was actually fucking really good.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It's been sitting there forever. I never went.
H Mart.
Right where the barbecue is. Right across. I go in, I get my food. Someone opens the door for me. And I'm like, thanks. And then he's like, he's like, no wiki. And I was like, what? Like, who the hell are you? Because I don't think I ever met Juan. I mean, I think I did, but like,
yeah, you met him.
It's been
a while.
Probably I haven't met him in a long time.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, what? What are you talking about? And he's like, dude, it's me, Juan. I'm like, what the fuck? That makes no sense. Out of nowhere, he's just with his fam, and like,
Juan, dude,
it was just so cool to see him. You know what I mean?
He's such a good dude.
And I felt so dope because I was my friend. I was like, I don't know why this trip there was like 10 people that like were like,
that
Mike,
really?
Yeah. I was like, I don't know any of these people, but they just called out my name.
Are we blown up?
It could be.
Are we blown up?
That's when we start knowing.
When people start to
come. I'm at H Mart and someone's just like, I know Wiki.
No Wiki.
I was like, dude, that's so awesome. That like brightened up my day.
Juan is one of the first people that came up to me and said, I watched the show and like,
really,
I love it. Juan's a real,
yeah. He said he's like,
really
dude. He's like
guy.
Last episode he loved with Walter.
He watches them all, bro.
I love him, dude.
You ever forget
Thank
that there's actual like weekly listeners?
Yeah, I do.
It's weird, right?
I don't think about it.
Me neither. Not anymore. I used to think about it a lot.
Yeah.
But now I don't think about it. And I'm like, damn, I should think about them more. They're cool, man.
Yeah. No, we gotta have Juan on.
Juan, I want on.
Let's do it.
Bad. I've been trying to get him on. He does. It's like he's like
maybe that's one of those
he's
things.
He's like catching smoke, dude. Like I can't get my hands.
That's what I'm saying. He pops up out of nowhere.
And then he appears one day, and I'm like, dude. And we have this. I stop where I sit down with him.
Yeah.
I just stop. I stop doing what I do, and I just have these awesome conversations with him, bro. He's a good dude.
Shout out Juan, man.
He's a good dude.
That was awesome.
Yeah, man. He's a G. Juan, shout out. Yeah, dude. Dude, what do you think? 1 to 10, real quick reaction to Long Legs. What do we say? We went yesterday to see it. This is a
Dave
viral film.
Let
right
me
now.
set it down for people. Dave hit me up on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And he said, Mike, do you want to go see a movie?
That's how I said it.
And I was like, sure. Let's do it.
Why do I say
And he's like, it's
Let's
long
do
legs.
it.
And I'm like, maybe not. I don't want to do that. No, but yeah, we saw long legs, man.
Had you heard anything before about it?
I only saw like the red posters and I saw that the heartbeat thing,
a heartbeat clip.
the trailer, which was really good.
And
Great
it's
marketing.
Great marketing.
Oh my god.
So they wired the lead actress with a heartbeat sensor, and they sent her into the room with Nicolas Cage's character
Micah
for
Monroe.
the first time.
You're beautiful. Sorry, I had to say it.
Mike
I had
has
to
a
say
crush
it.
on
I
Micah
had to say it.
Monroe.
I'm sorry.
What did she play in Honey Boy?
I don't know. Some
Was it in the beginning when it's like a montage and she's like drunk and crashing the car thing
maybe
for like a brief moment?
I don't remember. I don't recognize her.
Yeah, I didn't either.
She looked very different in her picture. I don't know what that was,
You love her.
but I don't know.
Celebrity crush.
That vibe. I was like, okay,
That's your
I get
vibe.
yeah.
That's your vibe. Okay.
But the movie,
White.
what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
No, that's what you told me last time. And then you were like, Salma
no,
Hayek.
yeah, but
You said to me.
yes, but that's like cool white.
I was just shocked when you said that. Shocked.
You know, I just joke.
Yeah, no, I know. You got me on my back foot with that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, what'd you think? Long legs. We went to see it.
Look, man.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. I think as an experience, I really liked it. I like it for the experience. I think maybe there's some like the pacing and some of the dialogue doesn't really hit.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you go for the vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what a lot of things turn into in art. Like especially because it's gotten so oversaturated. It's always about like now just a vibe. You know what I mean? Like, and I think just like all I see now is like A24 and Neon and like all these, you know, the movies by these people, or published by these people. They all have like, it has to have like a certain vintage, like color scheme, like thing, like theme and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's like all that drives a film, you know? And I think this like wasn't fully driven by the aesthetic. I think it had a little bit of, it was cool. It was a cool concept and it was scary as fuck, you know? But I think some of the story elements kind of fell off a little bit.
I hear you. I think that's a fair assessment, bro.
Yeah.
I think I have a lot of thoughts.
Yeah.
I think I wanted to be scared and I was scared.
Yeah.
I was really scared at some points. Yeah. They edited it very well at certain points to scare you, right?
Yeah.
And the character that Nick Cage came up with, like,
Yeah.
you know, you could say what you want about
He killed that
acting and
shit.
stuff. It just, is he the greatest actor of all time? No. Did he take a huge swing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did it scare the fuck out of
Yeah.
me? It sure did. It sure did.
Yeah. I agree.
And I didn't know what I was walking into really with like the darkness involved in that, and that freaked me out.
Yeah.
I never go to the theater to see horror movies, bro.
Really?
Ever. Never. I don't do it.
It's the worst.
It's the worst.
It's the
That's
worst.
when I left. I said to myself, "Oh, I didn't enjoy that." Like I had a good time, like that. We went out. We had, we literally got out and did something. I like going to them. I like physically being in the movies,
Yeah.
but it wasn't like I sit back and I enjoy.
Yeah.
I sat there and I was like, "Fuck." Oh no. Like the whole time.
Wait, so you enjoy like the streaming games, like the horror games?
But I enjoy those.
How?
I think because I have some control.
Okay.
I have something over it.
You can say I quit.
Yeah, I can stop it. With this, it's like you're just on a roller coaster.
Yeah.
And you can't do anything about it. You're
Yeah.
locked in.
I feel that.
The bar is on your waist, dude.
How did you feel about like the
writing? I didn't like.
Yeah, I didn't 100%. I think like the paranormal aspect, you know, like the weird kind of, I don't I like almost like the way it was set up because it's like it seemed like it's like a normal world,
Yeah.
but there's this like layer of there's some weird fucking powers that people have.
Yeah.
And it seems like this girl had the power, like some sort of power to like visual, like I don't know, like
Well, you
be
find out.
told. Yeah, but I shouldn't be thinking it's like a sci-fi power,
not.
you know?
Well,
Like,
you don't like the how do you put it?
and then there's like the brain thing. It's
Right,
like, that's a little bit like, how does he put it in there?
Well, that's the whole point. Is like, I guess it crosses the reality threshold.
Yeah, in like a not a good way. It's very just like thrown in.
It's like lazy,
Yeah.
lazy. They went for a look. They went for shock and scare, and it's
interesting.
fun.
It was interesting.
It's like a fun, scary.
Yeah, you're right.
I wouldn't say fun, scary. It's scary to me. It was scary to me, but I think it's worth seeing because of
I'd rather watch that than like Megan.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
same. But it made me think like, who's out there practicing dark shit? Right? I remember I told you in the car, who's out there like really getting
your
down?
neighbor.
Who's out there really getting down with some
Definitely your
dark
downstairs neighbor.
Yeah. Who knows, dude? Who knows, bro? There's a lot of darkness floating around sometimes, and it scared me. That movie. That's the reason it scared me. But
how's that? I want to ask you this: how has the idea of like people practicing Satanism and stuff like that changed now that you're more religious?
I believe it more.
Really?
Yeah. Before I was like, oh, this is silly shit.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And it makes me more faithful and more like I need light.
Oof.
Yeah. I was listening to a
So
conversation
creepy.
someone had about like how
The devil horns.
no, don't say that. That's a longhorn. That's a longhorn over there. Dude, that should hang over here.
You're right, dude. What are we doing?
What the hell, man?
Dude, you're right.
Dude, next time.
Yep.
Come on. Shit.
Holy shit.
Been a longhorn the whole time.
Tune
on the
in
other
next-
wall.
Tune in next
He
episode.
set me up with nothing. I look like I'm in jail.
Tune in next episode for the longhorn on the
Oh
wall.
my gosh.
That's
I look
so-
like I'm in the principal's
That's like
office.
perfect.
I'm in detention while you're like in your crib.
Yeah.
Anyway, dude.
That's the vibe I bring.
It's important.
I set this up because it's the vibe.
No,
we
it is
both
the
bring.
vibe. It's the vibe. It's
Like
the vibe.
that's your vibe and this is my vibe.
And I respect it.
And counting still how many days?
I ordered.
It's been
I ordered
a month.
Amazon. I'm
It's
waiting
been
on
1
Amazon.
month since I confronted him and he still hasn't.
It's not on Prime.
He's
I had
like,
to
should I?
wait
He's
2
like,
weeks.
should I order this?
Yeah.
I didn't even respond because yeah.
All right. Let's take it easy, man. Anyway, there's a lot of darkness out, and Long Legs is if you want to see some dark shit, that's a movie you could go see. I don't personally like doing that. I don't want to invite that into my world.
Do you feel like it?
But I did it.
Do you feel like if you start inviting, it opens like a
100%,
portal?
1,000%. I believe that. I was listening to a conversation where,
Like if you do a Ouija board,
yeah, I don't do that stuff.
would you want to do one?
No.
Can we do one on the pod?
No. No. 100,000 subscribers.
Did I ever tell you about my mom?
100,000
My mom did one.
subscribers. And what happened?
I think my mom and my sister did one.
And what happened? Wait.
Not my sister. My mom's sister. Imagine I had a sister. my mom and my mom's sister. My mom and mom's sister. Imagine.
You just had a sister this whole time? You never said anything? I just got chills from that.
She's in California.
What the fuck? That would have been the Mike's number one craziest moment. Whoa.
Sebastian, please fact check me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you know my stories. I know they did it.
A Ouija.
They did a Ouija board.
What does Ouija mean?
Ooh, Ouija. Mario. Right?
Yeah, right.
Sorry. They did it, and they said that in the kitchen, like a bookcase, all the books fell, everything fell, and the doors of the cabinets opened.
Mm-hmm. I believe it.
They got scared and ran.
Yeah, dude.
And threw it in a dumpster.
Yeah, dude.
And that's why I'm cursed. I'm the cursed child.
That's why you hit. Sheesh, bro. I don't mess with it. I don't like that negative energy, bro. If there's good energy, there's bad energy too. Did you? Oh, so I was listening to a conversation. There was a dude who was talking about altruism. Do you believe that people are inherently good? Are they trying? Is there any real moment in your life when you're like, I'm doing this for another person. I don't want to gain anything, really? Or is there a part of you that gets something, even if it's a good feeling, even if you know you're going to feel good afterward?
Yeah.
That's still for you, right? So that was the question. Like, is there anything that's truly altruistic, or are we all like the other person's perspective?
I think so.
Are people just parasites? Are we all just out to take from each other, to gain?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't either. And I think that's why we're friends. But
I'll say something good I did today.
see, that's why you did it. So you can do it.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't like saying that stuff. You know.
No, you don't. You really don't.
I don't want to
you
say
really
that
don't.
so.
I know you don't. But say it.
But today, I kind of did it in like a mean way. It's kind of funny. So there's this homeless.
That's how you know.
There's this homeless dude.
That's how you know it's not for you. You did it in a mean way.
There's this homeless dude.
I'm not laughing at the homeless.
He keeps coming back to this one spot.
This is a difficult
one
thing.
of my properties.
Yep.
And look, I'm for the homeless. I'm saying it. I mean, I'm not for people being homeless, but I'm for. I'm for ending homelessness. Yeah. And I don't, it's fucked up. It's not good. And people are in fucked up places, and I wish I could help more than I can.
But you're one person, bro.
And when I think of homeless people, I think like in the city, and like especially the city around here, it's like people call the cops all the time on them.
Yeah.
People kick them out. People throw shit at them.
Right.
People are bad to them. They treat them terribly. I always try to get something for they when they open the door for you, the shit, you know what I mean?
You gotta hook them up.
Dog, I don't respect that shit.
That's where you draw.
I think that is fucked up because now I'm like, I try to go like grab, I try to get the door to the other one, or I go to the other side. And I'm altruistic too.
That's what I want to write.
And I'm altruistic.
That's something you write as a character does. Like that's a specific fucking thing that only certain people would understand.
So write it down, dude. I'll give that to you.
That's funny as fuck. Wow. Reaching around the homeless guy to grab it before he could get there. Poor guy's hobbling over trying to get it. Go ahead. You don't respect it.
Yeah, I don't respect it, man. There's a guy staying in this place, and I have to go to that building every day for something, and I always check if he's there because I see garbage accumulate.
And he lives on the property, like temporarily.
No,
he'll stay there for a little bit.
No. This is like a random homeless dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like random guy just on the street.
Got it.
He's like staying in one of like the entrances or some shit that like there's no one there, and it's like down a fucking alley.
Got you.
And I'm like, hey, dude, like, at first I was like, hey, man, like, I don't want to camping here. And then, like, he's like, oh, I won't do anything. Like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I feel bad. And I'm like, all right, whatever. It's been like a couple weeks. And I check on him and he's like sleeping, dude. And I'm like, fuck, man. Like, what? I was ready to be like, I might have to get him out of here. Because, like, dude, the garbage accumulation is like crazy.
Is it bad?
It's pretty bad. It's like flies, all this shit.
No,
like,
no.
I go there, I'm like, you know what? Not today, man. Not as in I'm gonna kick him out, but I went to go get like a plastic bag, and I was like, I wake him up. I'm like, hey, dude, like, if you want to be here, keep clean.
Yeah.
First of all, here's a bag.
Yeah,
but like, that's the deal, right? Like, let's make it, a thing.
That's really cool, man.
So and then like, there's a dumpster right there. Like, it's right there.
You gotta take out your trash.
He's like, I know, and like. Here's the thing, like he's like, nah, man, it's clean. I'm like, well, it's not clean. So how about clean it up and like you're good, but clean it up.
Yeah, that's really nice. That's very nice, dude. So a lot of people just call the cops, kick them out.
Tomorrow I'm calling.
Yeah, that was nice that you did that. It's nice that you did that.
Tomorrow I just call.
Yeah, I mean, if you do call, I mean, listen,
that's the duality of man, though.
It's a duality of man. It's one day at a time, bro.
But tomorrow he might be like, if he didn't clean up, I'm gonna be like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it, bro. You have a job. You got to protect your job too.
I'll give some chances, bro.
Yeah. No, that's. I think, like, there was a woman at the place I'm working now. Yeah. And first thing I get there, she's on the bench out front. I'm walking up to turn, like, and I notice. I'm trying to open the place, and I notice she's laying there, and I'm like, shit.
On the bench in the front?
Yeah, I was like, this is gonna be a thing. Like, that was my first instinct, was like, damn it. And I walk past her, I go inside, I lock the door behind me, and then and I start setting up for the day. And I had this like voice kind of saying like she's just like a woman, like an older woman. Like, you don't know, you're judging. I'm like, I'm judging.
Yeah.
And I felt really good about getting her some breakfast. And I knew that's what I should do. And the second thought that came right after the good feeling of like, just give her the breakfast was, yeah, but if you do that, she'll come back. And then you'll have to deal with her again. Deal with her. See how I put it? That's how I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then another fear. What if she comes in and she doesn't leave? What if she ruins the bathroom? What if you get fired because you gave her something? What if you don't? What if she attacks? I'm thinking all this crazy stuff off of one good thing I thought to do. And I just said, I don't know if I said it or it was just a thought that came to me. It was just like, just do the one thing. And then worry about the other shit when it comes, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
So I said, right. In this moment, this morning, I'm going to make the whatever, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to give it to her.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I don't know what's going to happen next. And I don't know what she's going to do.
Yeah.
And then I did that, and I was like, wow, that's how I should do life.
Yeah.
Right? Instead
100%.
of like, good feeling, do it. Worry.
Yeah.
Don't do anything.
Think about it when a good thing's happening to us. We're like, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro.
There's no negative feeling.
No. And like, what if you're in her shoes? What if someone just gave you bread? You'd be like, I didn't eat last night. Like, thank you so much. So, yeah, do unto others as you would like done to yourself. And I would love breakfast if I couldn't get breakfast. And I'm not gonna be the guy who's like, I'm too worried about what situation's gonna happen next. I don't want to be that guy. I just want to trust my instincts and do the one thing. So that's what I did. And then the next day, she blew up in the parking lot, and the cops had to be called. But I didn't care.
And that's the duality.
But I didn't care, dude.
That is the duality of men.
I didn't care.
Yeah.
And
You were just smiling.
the second day she came, when I saw her the second day, I said, listen, I can't do this every day. I'm sorry. Because I will lose my job. I'm not allowed to, like, if you're not a paying, I can't have you here like this. And I apologize. Like, I feel for you. I'm praying for you. And I'm sorry. I have to tell you, like, that's the state of this store. Like, I'm not in charge of it. If I was, it'd be different. But this is the way it is. Yeah. And she blew up. Not on me, but later. She was real nice. So I don't know. Lisa said something about sundowning. Like, there's sometimes people have a mental thing that's called sundowning. When the sun starts to go down, like certain people who struggle with like mental illness and stuff, they kind of
really
twist when the sun goes down.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. I never heard of that.
Have you heard that? You haven't heard it?
No.
It's called sundowning.
Holy shit.
Like people with dementia and things like that. Like that's when
Really?
it kind of starts to hit more.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope she's doing all right.
Me too. So do you believe in altruism?
I think I do, man. I do.
Mm-hmm.
The good things happen. They do. Not everyone. I believe it happens. I believe it exists. I don't think there's always, personally, I think it does. At least from what I do.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, man. I do too.
There's a lot of things I don't want shit.
I believe that, like, I believe the more I've seen that there's something really bad that happened a long time ago that has just traveled with people in their line of families for generations unchecked. And so when you're in traffic, it comes out. When you have to pay a bill, you can't, or whatever, it comes out. When your wife says something, your girlfriend or whatever, it comes out. And I think, like I said before, I think the only way we can really like begin to heal is to forgive. I think that's the move, dude. I think that's the move. All our resentments, all the things that come to us, it's got to be, we have some part in it, and we have to check ourselves and say, what is my part in this? If I feel so strongly about this, if I feel harmed, or feel hurt by this, not in all situations. Sometimes someone's just going to hit you with something, or some situation just going to fall on your lap. And you have nothing to do with it, right? It just happened to you. Still, it's your opportunity to forgive, right? And that's the hardest thing. It's the most noble act you can do. It's the most noble act to love in the midst of someone taking from you, to forgive, to take on that pain, to shoulder it and say, I'll keep this. I'm not going to throw it back on you. I'm not going to try to take more from you now. And so I think that's the only hope we got, man. I think that's the only hope we got.
Yeah.
And I think that's worth fighting for. I think that's worth like living for, is like, you get to make the world a little bit brighter with your lifetime being here. Like you can light a few small sparks along the way for other people to like carry, and hopefully they ripple and do the same to a few more people that do the same to a few more people. And that's purposeful life. That's purposeful living, in my opinion, is not taking blame, not saying like you did something wrong, like it's on me, I did something wrong, not taking ownership of it, but saying, yes, I acknowledge that this is wrong. It hurt me and I forgive you. I forgive you. I will take that. Not I need to see something from you change and I'll forgive you, or you need to prove it to me and I'll forgive you. That's not, people don't do it for a ransom. People aren't going to change for a ransom. People want to see like love, real love. Yeah. That's real love, man. I was watching Love Island, dude. You ever watch that? No. Dude, it's like the cringiest, like whatever show, reality show, and they're on an island. They're just, you set up, beautiful people coming to this island, and then they link up, and then the host is like, here comes 4 new women. And like now everyone's like, whoa, wait a second, I was in a thing. Johnny, don't do this. Like we had a thing. And the guy's like, whatever, grass is greener over here. Like, and that's what happens a lot, is like the major thing is you always think the grass is greener on the other side. So that's why a lot of people are like jumping from person to person. Yeah. Anyway, to get back to my point, this one dude was talking to this one girl, and she was saying basically like she hurt him. She hurt his feelings. They played this video for him to see what she talked about him when he wasn't around. She was like, he's a pussy. Oh my God, you see how he cried like a little bitch when that one girl left? And he's such an asshole. He's an idiot. What a loser, right? Laid into him. And he's sitting there and he's watching this video. And I'm judging. Like, this handsome fucking fool. Like he's such an idiot. Like, yeah, I'm like, he's going to, I said, watch, he's going to lose his shit. I said that. And he's sitting there. He's processing this thing. And you could tell it's hurting him really bad. And the girl is like, verge of tears, but also ready to defend herself, right? So she's waiting for him to talk so she could be like,
I know watching it?
They're both watching. It's called movie night. No. So they play all the like the worst.
What are we doing?
Dude, it's fucked. But it's great TV. Anyway. So she's ready to jump on it and defend herself, right? Like, I'm sorry, but listen, this is why I said it. And this, and you all, before, remember, we were arguing about that other thing, so I was mad. So she's ready to do that. He sits there and he's like, wow, okay. Yeah, listen, like, I'm really hurt by that. Like, that did hurt me for sure, hearing you say that stuff. And she's like, right, but I don't know. And he's like, right, no, I understand, but, and he's like, I forgive you. He's like, I understand, like, you were in a weird situation and you were with your friends, and, I still think you're a good person, and like, I forgive you. Wow. And she fucking, and I'm crying watching Love Island. I'm like, because she's moved. Yeah. This, like, I would judge her in a second. Yeah. Like the BBL and the whole, all that. Yeah. She's crying, but not a cry of like sad. She's like, oh my God, he forgave me. Like, I was a dick. I don't deserve forgiveness. She didn't see it coming, and it stunned her to the point where I saw her change, like as a person. Like, they grew, they both matured and grew on this stupid show. Yeah. Like, dude, this is incredible. This is fucking incredible. This should be studied. This moment in time with these two, they should be put in a fucking museum. These two, that's forgiveness. Yeah, that's what it's about. We're all gonna hurt each other. We're all gonna hurt each other. We've hurt each other before, bro. Yeah. It's forgiven. We've forgiven each other. Our relationship grows stronger. It's not intentional. It's not like I want to do that. And even if someone did, it's like, it's still on, now it's on you. That's what forgiveness is. It's on you. It's not on them. It's not on them. You're still going to have emotions. You're still going to be processing things, and you have a right to. But it's your job to forgive.
Yeah.
And it's the best option, dude. It's the best option. And I just hope more people forgive. I think it's a beautiful thing. If you can.
Yeah.
I think, and it takes time. Some people can do it right away. Some people are really good at it. Some people want to get their peace. They want to see justice, right? I want to correct this issue. I want to change you. I want to put it back on you. I want to take from you now. I think you do that enough times, you're going to see a lot more destruction. Kindness goes a long way, man. Forgiveness goes a long way. And that could change way more than the destructive path, I think. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, dude.
Damn. Do you think there's anyone I need to forgive?
Yes.
Don't say me.
No. No. Well, actually, maybe.
Probably, yeah. But
do you think you have to forgive
who do I have
yourself?
to forgive?
Do you think you have to forgive yourself? Because you said it right away. Like you knew.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, wait, I gotta do the gymnastics in my head.
Here we go. Don't think too much.
Yeah, it's hard. I can't do it right now.
Okay.
I don't know.
Let's investigate that.
Wait, does someone have to forgive?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah, like fully, like truly.
Mm.
Like really, really. Not just the thought of it. It's different.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Something to think about, man. And I could be wrong. It's just my
I
thought.
can't even think about it.
We'll talk about it.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, dude. We'll talk about it. I mean,
we know what's gonna happen after this.
yeah.
We know exactly what's
It's a
gonna
better path. I got to forgive people too. I'm still working on it.
happen. No, you're killing it.
Nah. I still got to work on it.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you
Nice
guys.
to you here podcast.
Drop a comment. I don't know. Drop a like, drop a comment.
Dude,
say hi to somebody
just-
for us.
Be you,
Be you.
because I'm not good at it.
Yes, you are.
But please be you.
You look more confused than when we started.
Please be you.
You look worse off than when we started.
No, I don't.
No.
I feel better.
Okay, good.
I love you guys. Thank you so much. My name's Mike, and I'm signing out.
My name's Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself. Please be kind to one another. Boom.
Now I gotta really do it. Dave, you have to. Don't look behind you. Right on me! We're good. Yes! I don't want to look at this anymore.